welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. We're doing the weekly reads, guys, and I'm going to be reading for the lovely Virgos. So Virgo, let's have a look what's coming out for your overall energy this week. So let's have a look at what's coming in for Virgo. And it's the month of love as well, the month of love. We mustn't forget Valentine's Day approaching. So what's going on for my lovely Virgos? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. And we have the moon card, okay? We have the moon card. I'm just going to clarify that now with another card, just to see on an emotional sense, a sensitivity sense of what is being represented by the moon energy coming in for you this week, Virgs. And we have 3 of Cups, okay? So I feel the energy around you this week is some of you are missing seeing a loved one or being apart from friends. Obviously, the way things are at the moment, you know, we are not getting that engagement or connection. And I do feel this week it's paying, you know, as we're going, it's like playing on your emotions. But in another way, you know, you are planning, hoping that, you know, the next couple of months that you will be able to reunite, and you're making plans, even though there's no surety of what's going on in the world at the moment. But yeah, you come in with this sort of emotional sense. I always look at the moon, you know, mixed emotions, and it's just that I feel you've got plans in place and trying to keep your spirits high, Virgo, that in the not so far distant future you will be able to reunite with some loved ones or friends that you have missed. Okay, so let's just get another card out for you, Virgo. What else have we got for the lovely Virgs? And we have Queen of Fire coming out for you next. Just move those along there. We have the energy of Queen of Fire, and this is some of you matters of the heart. I always look at the illumination of this card in the heart chakra, and for some of you as well, it's this holding a torch, a candle, a flame for somebody close to your heart. I feel some of you are planning something. As I said at the very start of this reading, it's the month of love and reflection, and you go into this mindset this month of, even though I can't be with the person I love or the people I want to connect with, I hold them close to my heart and I wish to send something out to them. Okay, so you may want to send a gift out to them, or some kind of a sentiment, because I look at the wishes here where she's casting sort of stars away from the moon energy, and I just feel for you, Virgo, you're holding loved ones close to you, but you will be trying to put something into practice, as in sending out a love token. Okay, that might not be for all of you, but I just feel Virgos are connecting in February. They are missing somebody or someone, or on a collective, a group of people. You hold that love close to your heart for whoever this is, and you will want to put something in place to bridge that gap until you can be with that person in the future. And we have the Two of Pentacles here. Okay, so I do feel you will be outlaying money to send out, because I feel like the red is obviously your affairs, your money, and then you are sending it out. Okay, spending the money to send out, to gift. I keep on saying this, gifting to a person or people. Okay, so that's what you've got your mind set on, trying to get something planned to just make people aware that you haven't forgot them and you're sending your love and affection out to them. We've got the 10 of air here coming out next for you. And then the 10 of air, I also got the air signs about communication. And I feel communication is coming in on a subject that you are waiting to hear on. Now, this could be to do with information about your work. It could be information about a move. Okay, whatever it is, you've been waiting, and it's saying this week you should hear of some information come through. Okay, because if we look at the actual card itself, she's like looking upwards, waiting for this information to come through. Okay, I do feel for some of you it could be on a health related matter, because I always look at the bottom of this card here, and I always look at this picture here as though it's sort of matters of the heart and the chest. So some of you could have had health issues around that area, to do with your breathing, or somebody around you who is suffering with their breathing at the moment, who've got a chest infection, or along those lines, who suffer with COPD or asthma. There's somebody around you who is waiting to hear news or waiting to receive an appointment. Again, that's not going to resonate with everybody, but I just feel for some of you. Okay, so let's have a look at what the universe is telling you to keep an eye on. Let's just have a look. These are the self-care cards. I just want to see what they're trying to tell you to focus on this week, Virgo. And we've got Dance, which is a lovely card, and it says step into the light, share your gifts and talents with the world. So this card has come out for you to say, don't be frightened to take centre stage this week. Don't be fearful in making your mark or making your opinion be heard. And I also want to say, have confidence with yourself this week. Have confidence. I just feel the spotlight is going to be coming on you, whether that's in a romantic or whether that's work or family. But it's like to say, I've got this. I've got centre stage. I can take the platform here and I can lead. So I feel you might be taking a leading role this week, okay, where people follow what you say. Just being very influential, okay, and people will take note of you this week, Virgo, as well. I feel people will take note of you. So let's just have a look how the universe sees you this week. How is the universe seeing my lovely Virgos this week? How are we seeing Virgo? And we've got this card here, okay? I'll just hold it up for you so you can have a closer look at this. You feel some of you are out of your depth and isolated, okay? Feeling quite vulnerable as well, in some aspects. And I look at the book here, and as I said at the very start, I feel some of my Virgos are missing the connection with somebody, not being able to be close to someone, just missing their company. Hence why I've got the book here. So I do feel some of you could have wanted to connect with someone and then you've stopped yourself, okay? The fear factor of, if I do communicate with this person, how's it going to be received? So I do feel there's been some issues around a friendship or a romantic side where you've had cold feet. Okay, you've had cold feet in reaching out and maybe communicating to somebody. Okay, now this could be because this person's already in a relationship, or you feel that they wouldn't be interested. So the universe has taken this photograph of you to say you've put yourself in this like gilded cage. Okay, put yourself high on this pedestal and in this sort of open gilded cage. But it's saying here you haven't even like touched first base. Okay, you haven't even touched first base, and it's saying to you, because we've got, I always look at these as like mini traffic lights, and they're on green, 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 green. It's like to say, don't be fearful, whatever this may be. It might not be romantic, but it could be sort of you're thinking of dipping your toe into some kind of new study or a new project, and it's saying don't be fearful. Okay, unless you make that first move, unless you send that letter or email or whatever that may be, unless you touch first base, okay, you're not going to go any further with it. Hence why the universe is showing you this picture here. I look at the bubbles as though it's your dream and thought pattern. You're just in this dream state at the minute of, I'd love to do this, I'd love to do that, I'd like to do this. And it's saying, don't just sit there, okay? Don't just sit there in your gilded cage. You've got to make that first move. And it's saying it's the right thing to do. So if you're dwelling on something this week, Virgo, just know that the universe is giving you the green lights here to say, look, come on, you've got to get ready with the amber, because we look at the amber here before it goes green. And it's only you that's sort of stopping yourself. And you hide a lot, Virgo, behind a mask that you wear to others. And sometimes I feel who I'm connecting with, you put this great big bravado on to your nearest and dearest or your workplace. And then this little pedestal, this little island that you retreat to, it's like your little protection zone. It's as though you drop the mask then. Okay, it's like the universe is saying, I know how you work, Virgs. You know, you put this bravado on, you put this this Swan Lake, I want to say like Swan Lake act on, okay, and you perform. Every time you perform, you will deliver. But underneath it all, Virgo, then we've got this quite sad, alone energy, okay? And it's as though you are delivering whatever it is, you know, whether that be work, family, whatever the situation is. You're like singing off one hymn sheet to please all of those people. And then when you come into your retreat, you know, you're singing off a different page. And you hide so much, Virgo. You hide so much. So let's just have a look what else is going on for you. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Take the top one off here, and we have attraction. Okay, so I do feel, as I said, there is this attraction, or is this if I'm looking at the romantic of, I need to let somebody know my feelings, I feel drawn to somebody, but as I said, unless you move to first base, you're never going to know whether you're fearful of a response. I feel, whoever I'm picking up here, okay, this isn't the general now, I'm talking on about people on a love aspect. It's like there's an attraction there, but you feel it's bigger than yourself, and you feel quite, you know, fearful that if you were to take the first step, then how would that person react, or that situation. Okay, now if it isn't on a romantic, then the attraction here, I feel it's like you're trying to understand who you are. The moon is all about emotions, guys, and you sitting there pondering about, one, your life, two, your direction, okay, where you see yourself in 6 months' time. There's this vast void that you seem to be lost in at the moment, and there's no real clarity, and it's you feeling not grounded, not balanced, and a little bit unsure. Okay, a little bit unsure. So let's just have a look what is going on in your hidden psyche, Virgs. Okay, what is actually going on in your hidden psyche? And we have Celestial Gatekeeper. Timing is critical, Virgs. And that's why the universe took that photograph of you here, okay? Because you're just sitting there on your laurels, really, in this fear factor of, should I, shouldn't I? Okay, I've dropped the mask again. They've seen me. I've done the Swan Lake. I've done my performance, you know. I'm okay at work. I put on this brave face. I put on this brave face around my loved ones. But really, at the end of the day, I feel I am quite alone. I feel quite lost. I feel I'm not sure of which direction to take. And then again, if it's on the love, then again, you're sitting on your laurels and you're waiting, thinking, well, maybe they'll make the first move. But it's saying here, this is your inner psyche, and you know deep within you, timing is critical. Okay, and you may be thinking to yourself, yeah, I am holding back for a reason. I need to make sure the time is right before I make that move, or I make that change, or whatever that may be. Okay, so that is quite a poignant card that comes out there for you. So let's have a look what animal spirit cards come out for you this week, Virgo. What have we got for Virgs? Wow, and we've got the starfish, which is the alchemical sign of water. And that's, before I take out the other card, I definitely want to take you as that, Virgo, because starfishes tend to hide under the surface of the sand, and they'll only very rarely, come to the surface and what have you. So you've been buried under the sand like the starfish, okay? And it's time for you to resurface. For you to resurface. And we have the eagle, okay? The eagle energy comes in to say, which is the alchemical sign of air. Air again is communication, and we had that earlier on in your reading. So I do feel there is some communication going to be either sent out or come in. But more so, the eagle comes out as a representative to say, look, you need to shift from this energy, and you need to be more assertive and view things from a higher perspective, okay? And be that eagle, because when we look at your inner psyche, we've got the eagle hidden within you. This is like your animal spirit. This is like your animal spirit saying to you, come on, you've got to be the, you've got to be the clever-eyed eagle, as in, go for the attack. You know, you've seen something, you're attracted to it, go for it, okay? Because time is critical. So that is interesting as well. That's coming out for you, Virgo. So let's just get another card out and see what else is going on for Virgs. Virgo, Virgo. And we have the Nine of Air, okay? The Nine of Air here, again, air sign. I always look as communication. Be open to communication. And I want to say, don't restrict your freedom, okay? We've got the doves of peace here, okay, circling you. And this is what you're trying to strive for. At the moment, I feel you're very, very emotional, not grounded, struggling with inner decisions. But it's saying, in order to get this peace back into your life, you have got to put out this communication. You've got to start being honest with you, and allow yourself to surrender to what the universe is trying to bring in for you. Because some of you fight against your own feelings. And the universe has this power struggle with you, saying, for God's sake, just let us take the reins, okay? Just surrender, and we will bring in what is supposed to be for you, if that makes sense to you, Virgo. So I just feel some of you sort of battle against the tides a little bit. The old struggle powers of what happens if I did this, if I did that, that'll happen, this will happen. And it's saying, forget that. Surrender to your thoughts. Allow peace to come in and allow the universe to do its own thing. So let's just get one more card out to see what's coming in at the very end of the week for you then, Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. And we've got Seven of Wands. Okay, the Seven of Wands energy. And this is saying exactly what I was saying before. You need to get grounded. You need to get more focused. And where you've protected yourself from this communication, because I look at the Seven of Wands and like the Eight of Wands is also communication. It's as though it's time to allow things to start to filter in to your protective bubble. And I say this as a protective bubble as in how you guard yourself from these fears of, well, if I send that communication out, you know, what's going to come back? And it's saying here you need to focus now. It's like you've turned your, if I look at this card, it's like you've turned your vision away from what is staring you straight in the face. Okay, and I want to say you need to start to look at things what are coming in head on. I feel you've brushed things under the carpet, okay, and thought to yourself, no, I'll do that, I'll deal with it, you know. It's like, and it's saying you've got to face forward and start to act on these things that you're just allowing to drift by. I want to say drift by because it said on that inner card of yours, time is critical. And there's all these opportunities that the universe has put in front of your path that you're totally ignoring. Okay, because you'll keep protecting yourself, thinking, I'll do it in my own time, I'll do it, yeah, okay, when I get brave enough, oh, let's this happen first before I do this, and oh, maybe I better wait for this before. And it's saying, no, it's all there in front of you. Just face your fears. Okay? Face your fears and you will have a new world open up to you. Okay? You will have a whole world of opportunity open up to you. So, my lovely Virgos, I hope you can take something from this reading this week. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. It keeps my channel ticking along nicely. And I will look forward to reading to you next time. So take care, my lovelies. Bye then.